All right, welcome back to the KA3DRR experience. Carrizo Plain National Monument, US-4541. And here is the last load that's got to go up. This is the station, solar panel, and my operating chair, the most painful chair in the world. And then I have my lunch and water too. Got to go and have this. So now this is, here we go. This is the station. I can feel a little extra weight, you know, but it's one step at a time. You take these things one step at a time, you know, move slow, not in a hurry, as much as I want to be in a hurry, but not in a hurry, and just climb up this. I can feel the pull. Much different. Gravity's already tugging at me. Going, no, you don't want to do this. You don't want to go up this hill. No way, brother. You don't want to do this. And as you can see, I'm gonna put the front portion of my quads into work here and pull up with my back too, because this is using a different portion of my muscle system, which when you're doing these things, part of your training for marathons and running, etc., for backpacking, you want to balance out your quads, front and rear. Powerful muscles. And going backwards like this helps. See, I'm halfway. I'll reverse, pull this way for a while. Feel the pain. This ain't easy, to say that. And then turn around. As you see, it's like a dance. And you get to see the foothills of the Caliente. And I can feel the burn in my quads already. I can feel it, which is a good thing. And then take a little break, even though the finish line's right there for the big break. And let's finish off here. We have that last slope. What a view, huh? Look at Soda Lake. It's actually got water. That might help today too. And I know I'm not directly over the lake itself, but let's see if there's any benefit. But that is very difficult to measure because I don't have the instrumentation to do the measurements with. I'm just going on face value. Yeah, but we'll see. Even if that's the placebo effect, I'll take it. I'm pretty stoked about that. So I can already feel the warm up. Another thing is to be cautious about in cold weather is hyperthermia and sweating. I don't know if everyone remembers a television show at one time called Survivor Man. Les Stroud, great teacher. And one of the things he would continuously reinforce was, if you're out in cold weather in a survival situation, minimize your stress, because the cooling off time, which is going to happen, actually chills the body. So just be cautious out there in the cold weather. and what your effort is and how much you're sweating, and not to overdo it in the cold weather. So now my heart rate's dropped back to a reasonable normal, and as you can see, we've got the final slope into the sun. We go. There's, as it begins its travels to the west, and we'll be here for a good 5 hours. And my thought was I'll probably load the entire wagon for the descent and let gravity take over, and I'll act as a natural brake. So now let's switch. Got to be a little careful here. I'll put it in the other hand and use a side step. Try to keep that wagon grounded and not up on two wheels. Yeah, I can really feel that weight. Really feel it. Okay, we may be at the peak. I felt that. Yeah, just nice and slow. No big hurries. And breathe. Breathe, right? So here we go. Slowly. 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 Make that. Look at the scenery. Take your mind off the pain. Oh, there we go. Feeling better. Quads aren't so much on fire. There we go. A little better. Okay. Home sweet home. Here we go. A little air. Great air out here. Nothing like great air. Good, clean air. Okay. Our little home for the day. Okay. So now let's park our wagon. There's a base camp. Park wagon. Brake. Brake. Brake, good. And we'll let that. There we go. So here is the look. And as you can see, this is a vantage point for ham radio. And look around. What is it you don't see? What is it we don't see? And what ham radio operators love? What do we love is a quiet radio location on a hill. And we've got both. So now, I think I just heard a gunshot off to my right. It's kind of fascinating. So now we're going to get the antenna system set up. So we're going to take a commercial break, and I'll be right back. This is the KA3DRR Experience US-4541.